Good afternoon, friends. Let me share this prayer with you as we begin our graduation ceremonies this afternoon. A holy and ancient one, we are here today to celebrate 88 graduates from the University of Charleston. Throughout these many months, you have heard their prayers of petition and intercession for just the right classes and getting through exams and finals. We're thankful for the faculty advisors, teaching faculty, administrative staff, and all the partners in education who have walked with them through the peaks and valleys of college life. But most important, we express thanks to families who have given energy, time, money, and their hearts of love to their child who has achieved this wonderful goal in life. May you continue now to bless them as they move out into the world. We give you our praise. And those gathered said, Amen. Amen. Please be seated.
We almost had drama. So, good afternoon. Welcome to the 2013 December Commencement for the University of Charleston, and congratulations to all of the graduates for 2013 in December. We welcome you to the rank of being an alumna or an alumnus, depending, of course, on your gender. And what a great day it is. It's a little messy outside, but inside it's a day of greatness and a day of celebration for us. We celebrate the success of these graduates, and we celebrate the fulfillment of the mission of the university. And if you know me very well, you know what mentioning the mission means, that those of you who know it can say it with me. The mission of the University of Charleston is to educate each student for a life of productive work, enlightened living, and community involvement. We are now in the 126th year of this institution, some 67 years at this location. It was about 24 years ago that we reinstituted a December commencement. We began with the 10 or 12 graduates participating. Today's class constitutes the largest December commencement class in anybody's memory, perhaps the largest ever for the university. So we are proud of you, we're proud of your achievements, we're proud of how you have helped to enrich the learning environment of the university for everybody. And we all share with you gratitude for faculty members, family members, and friends who helped make this day possible for you. This ceremony is a little less formal than the one in May. When we award degrees, we hope that family members who wish to do so can get the photographs that they want, and that you will feel that you have the recognition that you have earned. It's customary at commencements to have some words of wisdom. To make sure that happens, presidents invite other people to speak. You didn't have to laugh at that one. That was, sorry. In your program, there is a lengthy and extremely impressive biography of today's speaker, so I hope you read that. It would be redundant for me to repeat it. What I want you to know about Charles Patton is that he possesses a keen insight and understanding. He is extremely thoughtful and very accomplished. He is personable, and his integrity is superlative. He is the President and Chief Operating Officer of Appalachian Power, and here we are glad to brag about his being a member of the Board of Trustees of the University of Charleston. Please welcome a dear UC friend, Charles Patton.
Good afternoon. Come on, pep it up a little. This is a big day for the graduates, and I want to personally congratulate you. The story is told of a guy who had a machine that wasn't working properly, and he called for a repairman. And a repairman came and looked over the machine and had this really elaborate box of tools and opened it up and ended up just pulling out a simple screwdriver. And he went over, looked in the machine, found a screw, gave it a turn, packed his stuff back up, went to the owner of the business, gave him an invoice, and the invoice was for $250. And the owner of the business said, "You got to be kidding me, $250 to turn a screw?" He said, "Look a little closer at the invoice." And he said, $50 for turning one screw, $200 for knowing how far to turn it. You today is a celebration of you learning just how far to turn that screw. So congratulations to you today. Now, when Dr. Welch asked me to be a part of this august event, I was truly honored and blessed to have this opportunity. I have become enamored with UC since I've been here in Charleston. I believe that the vision shared by Dr. Welch and the broader faculty of this institution is well aligned with the expectations of the workplace and the larger community, not just here in Charleston, but wherever your career takes you. When Dr. Welch asked if I would offer comments at your commencement, I accepted the offer on the spot and began to immediately ponder what words that I could share with you. Those who know me in my capacity of my day-to-day job know that I'm a huge supporter of gathering input from my team, that we'd really like to work together and collaboratively in directing the business of the company. While I didn't cast such a broad net in trying to talk to UC students, I did seek the counsel of one student. Jessica Wright advised me to keep it simple and brief. She even offered me a script. It was as follows: "Congratulations, graduates. Best wishes. Peace out." I do appreciate Jessica's guidance and believe that such a speech might actually go over quite well. However, you got to understand that now that my offspring are out of the house, my daughter graduated from college last year and is working in Atlanta, and my son is a freshman in college, and so I'm an empty nester. And whenever I have a captive audience with an opportunity to impart what I believe are words of wisdom and knowledge, I just can't help myself. Because now that my son is gone, and the only thing that caused him to sit there and listen was the fact that I was holding the car keys before he could get out for the evening, which was quite a lever. And today, those car keys are your diploma. So just bear with me for a moment. After I decided to go a little bit farther than Jessica's counsel, I actually searched the internet for the greatest graduation speeches ever delivered. And yes, there is a website. I was not surprised to see the names of celebrities, business moguls, and political leaders on the list. Oprah, Bill Gates, Stephen Colbert, Winston Churchill, George Marshall of the Marshall Plan fame, Conan O'Brien, Steve Jobs, and President Kennedy were all referenced on this list. In addition to this august bunch, there was a spattering of authors and activists that I was far less familiar with, but who had some very powerful things to say. So what was the common thread that made these speeches great? Well, first of all, they were all a minimum of 60 minutes long. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. My wife even just looked at me and started to grab her coat. The speeches were eloquent, they were enlightening, they were inspirational, and sometimes even humorous. Colbert and O'Brien, not Churchill. Still, regardless of the presenter, their political bent, their age, their race, their gender, and stuck pages, or the size of their bank account, there were common themes. Work hard, time is limited, so don't waste it. Don't be limited to other people's thinking. Energetically pursue your own way. Never cease to truly listen. Never, never quit. Live well, live fully. Service should be a pillar of who we are. Find a cause to be passionate about. Learn in success and learn in failure. Be selfless, live beyond yourself. Do not be cynical, have hope, be an optimist. Take action, and finally, don't shy away from taking on big, hard societal projects like ensuring equal opportunity to a good education, reducing poverty in your own community, the world, peace, the environment, or any other impediments to a society where everyone has a fair chance at greatness. All of these themes are easily recognizable and do not provide any of us with any great surprises or that so-called aha moment. The aha moment comes when we actually execute these themes regularly in our lives, testing and proving them in our daily lives, because when we do so, they make our lives bigger and fuller. For example, this week, the leadership of Appalachian Power will be spending 2 days in an off-site retreat to inspire and direct us in enhancing the culture of the company. I have already gone through one of the sessions with the other senior executives of AEP, so I know what to expect. We'll be coached that if you want to improve your culture, you must evaluate how you treat and empower the entire workforce. We must become self-aware and understand how we as individuals, especially leaders, champion and perpetuate a healthy culture in the workplace. Throughout the 2 days, we will be coached to recognize the type of leader that we are and to recognize that we're all not the same and that diversity in leadership styles is a good thing. You have to learn how to flex to allow all the styles to work together. You are coached on valuing each and every employee and recognizing that their full engagement in the business is essential to both the success of the business and creating a workplace that is personally fulfilling for all. They will tell us that although a leader, you must never forget that you are a member of a team. All good counsel, and I know that when we leave, we'll all be fired up. It is akin to kind of like a church revival. You're coached to do things that are not new to you, that you know are fundamentally right. There are no great aha moments, but an effort to reinforce their importance and to revive our personal commitment to implementing these principles consistently in our day-to-day leadership. I have no doubt that you fully appreciate the themes of these historic commencement speeches. I simply challenge you to not allow the hustle and bustle of life to steer you away from seeking to actively pursue them in all areas of your life. Never rest on your laurels. Always pursue growth, because growth is the only evidence of life. As I prepare to take my seat, I am reminded that as a young kid, I remember getting Lego blocks. Yes, they did have Legos back then. But they only came in primary colors, and you didn't have all the accessories to make the things that kids make today. Those Legos were my favorite toy. I built every type of structure and vehicle that my set would allow. However, as my desire to build bigger and better projects grew, it required that I obtain more Legos. I truly believe that my youthful Lego experience in many ways is analogous to life itself. We are born with a starter set of blocks. Those starter sets can vary based on some innate special skill or ability that an individual may possess. It could vary on the fact that where a person is born. It can be impacted by the socioeconomic status of one's birth. The set can vary based on the initial perceptions others have of us, lesser expectations based on our family's history, our race, our gender, or our ethnicity. Regardless of the number of blocks with which we start, success requires that we expand our inventory and keep building. You ladies and gentlemen sit here before me today having expanded far beyond those starter sets. You are building bigger and better things, preparing for college, getting into college, and now graduating from college, all required that you obtain more blocks, and you've done just that. Despite your success, you are not done. You see, those great commencement speeches by Oprah, Bill Gates, Stephen Colbert, Winston Churchill, George Marshall, Conan O'Brien, Steve Jobs, and President Kennedy were all about what comes next. Each of those commencement speeches recognized that your graduation day is not the end. It's only the beginning. From what I know about UC, I know that you are prepared to compete intellectually and technically. I know that institutions like this, small, where the professors know your name and they really can have a personal touch, that your character has also been strengthened. Today is quite a milestone in your lives. You should be proud of what you've achieved. Stop, enjoy, and savor the moment. However, remember that you still have a great distance to travel. The true measure of our growth as individuals and our ability to positively impact the fabric of our society will be determined by how vigorously we challenge ourselves in the pursuit of our future learning, both in our intellectual pursuits and in our personal experiences. You see, we should never stop learning and expanding our horizons. Quite simply, we all have to keep adding blocks, and we do so by working hard, understanding that time is limited and not wasting it, energetically seeking our own way and not limiting ourselves to other people's thinking, never ceasing to truly listen, never quitting, doing unto others as we would have them do unto us, living well, living fully, making service a pillar of our being, finding a cause to be passionate about, learning in success and in failure, being selfless, not being cynical and exhibiting, but always exhibit hope, being an optimist and always taking action. UC graduates, keep adding blocks to your life and keep building bigger and better things. Congratulations, graduates, on your successful completion of college. Best wishes. Peace out.
For you today. The first song we're going to sing is from the musical Rent, and I'm sure at this point you're stopping and thinking about where you are in life. And this particular song is about taking stock of your life and how many different ways there are for you to take stock of your life. Does it matter how much money you make? Does it matter how big a house you live in? Does it matter if you can drive the best car? Does it matter how many cups of coffee you have? How do you measure your life? And this particular songwriter thought that the best way to measure your life was in the amount of love you could generate. This is Seasons of Love.
Later this afternoon, we'll be singing upstairs in the Irma Bird Gallery, and we'll be singing this next song. So if you like it, come back for our Holiday Gala concert at 4:30. And whether you like it or not, we hope you do indeed have a Merry Christmas. The soloist for this song is Grant Foreman.
When we had smaller December commencements, there was a tradition that I would ask the graduates a question, but now we have a larger group of people, and so it's no longer quite as practical as it was. So what I've decided to do, we'll see what kind of responses there are, is to ask all of you questions so that we can find out a little bit about who is participating in the graduation ceremonies. And the house lights are up, so I think if you raise your hands, people can get some sense of how many people fit a particular category. And I'm kind of curious myself about some of the responses. So, how many of you who are graduating transferred into UC from another institution? Raise your hand. Okay. How many of you, if any of you, were previously students at Mountain State who came to UC? Okay. How many of you started the program from which you're graduating at UC? You started and finished at UC. Raise your hand. Okay. Those of you, keep your hands up. Those of you who are graduate students can put your hands down. Okay. Now that's an interesting set of hands, thank you, for the audience, because the national debate now is that we ought to measure the quality of institutions by how many students start and finish at the same institution. And so that would be our number of graduates, which is a subset of those that we are serving. How many of you changed your major during your baccalaureate career? Graduate students can answer too. You had baccalaureate careers, okay. How many of you live in West Virginia? Okay. How many, ooh, big number. How many international students? A few? Great. How many of you already have a UC degree? Fantastic. How many of you planning additional graduate study? How many of you plan that graduate study at UC? Well, we got to work on that. We'll add some more graduate programs. All right. How many of you already have employment? Either you're working now or you already know what you're going to be after you graduate. Raise your hand. It's encouraging. You got a couple of you who need to check out the student career office, and so we'll give you a little help on that. How many of you are surprised this day is already here? Okay. And everybody who's happy this day is here, say amen. Amen. Okay. I think that went beyond the graduates. There were some others of you as well. So, well, we're all happy. Thank you for participating, and I'll ask the provost now to present you for your degrees.
Okay, it's your turn now. I'd like to also congratulate you for getting this far. You've are working or have already worked to meet the expectations of the faculty, and I congratulate you on taking that challenge and being successful. Will the candidates for all bachelor's degree programs please rise? President Welch, I have the privilege of presenting to you the candidates for the Bachelor's of Arts and the Bachelor's of Science degrees. These men and women have completed or are scheduled to complete the requirements for their respective degrees as approved by the faculty. I therefore request that you confer upon them the appropriate degrees.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Charleston and by the State of West Virginia, and upon the unanimous recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree appropriate to your course of study, with all of the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Okay, you can change your tassels. Okay, please be seated. Will the candidates for the master's and doctoral degrees please stand? President Welch, I have the privilege of presenting to you the candidates for the Master of Business Administration and the Doctor of Executive Leadership degrees. These men and women have completed or are scheduled to complete the requirements for their degree as approved by the faculty. I therefore request that you confer upon them the appropriate degree.
I happily say to you that by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the University of Charleston and by the State of West Virginia, and upon the unanimous recommendation of the faculty, I hereby confer upon you the master's or doctoral degree appropriate to your work and your study and your degree, with all of the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Professor Dennis McMillan, the University Grand Marshal, and Dr. Sandra Bowles, University Marshal, will now escort the December 2013 graduates to the stage to receive their diplomas and congratulations from President Welch. Dr. Henry Harmon, Chair of the Board of Trustees, will also greet the graduates and bring congratulations from the Board of Trustees. We will start with the School of Arts and Sciences. We make them continue to work for their degrees. They have to walk the whole way around. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Following students are receiving a Bachelor's of Arts degree from the Morris Harvey School of Arts and Sciences. Mecca Justina Ali McDaniel. Mandy J. Higginbotham. Katie Hubbard. Leah Beth Lambert. Daniel Garrett Listow. Kunchak Norbu. Curtis Thomas Glenn Robbins. Megan Taylor Schaefer. Leah Dawn Williams. Jessica Marie Wright. The following students are receiving a Bachelor's of Science degree from the Morris Harvey School of Arts and Sciences. Jaya Ali. Leisha Y. Banks. Cassie Lorraine Evans. Angel L. Coleman. Oh, we missed that one. Okay, sorry. Lacey M. Crabtree. Kathleen Ann Dent. Leslie Dawn Garrett. Jennifer Lynn Green. Corey Carlisle Hill. Michael S. McLaughlin. Brenna Margaret Yulton. The following students are receiving a Bachelor's of Science degree from the Herbert Jones Undergraduate Division of the School of Business. Elliot Boris, Welsh College. Reginald T. Dillingham II. John Pierce Patrick Drennan. Lindsay Dalton Gillian. Sunita Monet Gates. Anj Ha Yuang. Zun Huang. Emily Ann Jackson. Michelle Lynn Lapole Unger. Oh, sorry. Plum Noradini. Lin Thu Pham. Brian Keith Richmond Sr. Lucy Amanda Seacrest. Bobby Joe Smith. Deandra Monique Stafford. Trent Levette Tolson. following students are receiving a Bachelor of Science degree from the School of Health Sciences, Burt Bradford Division. Talal Abdullah Al-Katani. Caitlin Marie Earp. Samuel Afewerk Habitat Alasasi. Ishmael Idris Imam. Jessica Ray Maynor. Shauna Dawn Mallory. Amber Starr Reardon. Donita Renee Torrance. Allison K. Tucker. Hannah M. Wisecup. Dr. Scott Bellamy, Dean of the School of Business, and Professor Rick Ferris, Assistant Professor in the Masters of Business Administration, will join us on stage to hood those graduates receiving their Master of Business Administration degree. Josna Arjuna. Amanda L. Ball. William F. Brown II. Stephen Derek Burdett. Curtis Matthew Cook. Thomas G. Cook II. Aaron Allen Crowder. Dawnette Douglas Watts. William Mark Easter. John L. Finlayson. Stephen William Gardner. Jessica Dawn Gano. Ted Haddock. Jennifer L. Garrett. S. Allen Martin. Melissa Diane Mitchell. Christopher Carl Moran. Marlena R. Mullins. Brandy Ray Odell. Benny Lane Simmerman II. Angela Renee Drake Smith. Wayne Stephenson. Beth L. Chambers Thompson. Timmy L. Thompson. Morgana Lee Vigneron. Ralph A. Walker. Michael S. Williams. Elizabeth S. Wright. Geary Russell Young. The following students are receiving their Masters of Business Administration and Leadership degrees. Elizabeth Dominic Lee. Christian Hoynes. Sorry, fell asleep there. Sean Candy Jiang. Alexandra Ray Mahaffey. Amy Lynn McLaughlin. Ming Cho Diana Vong. Shou Chin Zhou. The Associate Dean of Leadership, Dr. John Burnett, will join Dr. Bellamy on stage to hood those graduates receiving their Doctor of Executive Leadership. Stephanie Kelly Ford. Dr. Stephanie Kelly Ford. Let's again congratulate all of the December 2013 graduates. Will all of the graduates please rise and accept all of our congratulations once again. Will all of the University of Charleston faculty, staff, and administration rise and accept our appreciation and gratitude? faculty, staff, and administration. All family and friends who have made this day possible, please rise as we acknowledge our appreciation to you. Ladies and gentlemen, remain standing and join us in singing the Alma Mater. Reverend Janet Harmon of the St. Mark's United Methodist Church of Charleston leads us in the benediction. The benediction will conclude the ceremony. Please remain in your seats as the President's Party and the graduates leave the auditorium. You are welcome to join us in the rotunda for a reception.
I'm so proud to be the campus pastor here at the University of Charleston. Receive now these words of benediction. Our December 2013 graduation has ended. Go now in peace and in gratefulness. Amen.